What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ash here to talk about the movie Eternals. Alright, in my review, I'm going to answer three questions. What is this about? What did I think of it? And what's my final rating? What is this about? Well, guys, there are these creatures called deviants that were sent to Earth by these all powerful beings called celestials who create life. They send these deviants to Earth to destroy the major predators to make way for human life to flourish and grow. But these deviants ended up getting out of control and started destroying humans. So the celestials created the Eternals to go and destroy the deviants. The Eternals end up finding out that some of the deviants are still alive and around, so they have to kill these deviants. And not only that, they find out that Earth is going to explode because a new celestial is going to be born from the ashes of Earth. They're trying to stop the celestial from being born and destroying Earth. What did I think of this movie? Well, guys, this is kind of interesting because they kind of break and shatter all the notions of what a superhero should be in this movie because they have superheroes from all different shapes and sizes, skin tones, colors, races, genders. They have a mute superhero in this one who speaks with sign language. They have a young superhero, like a child superhero. So they're kind of breaking the mold where, your prototypical just Captain America looking superhero or Superman looking superhero, which we do have a superhero in this one called Icarus who is pretty much Superman for the most part, other than his ideals. But it's interesting that they kind of had this in this movie, but it's just kind of unfortunate because this movie isn't that great, to be honest with you. It wasn't the best movie. First of all, the chemistry between the actors really wasn't there at all. I didn't feel the chemistry between these guys at all. None of the jokes landed in the theaters. People watching it, nobody was laughing at the jokes, the moments that we were supposed to laugh. They weren't funny. Some moments were really great. The standout star of this movie ends up being Kingo's valet, this Indian butler that he has. He's the hilarious guy in this movie. He steals the movie. He's the best part. But the Eternals themselves, the main show, just kind of felt like a fumbled mess. First of all, there's too many characters, guys. There's too many people here. It's like 8 characters, 9 characters. I don't even know, guys, and I don't care to count, to be honest with you. There's too many, and you don't even really care about any of them. And you wonder to yourself, these guys all have different powers. Aside from Icarus, the one that's the most like Superman because he shoots laser beams from his eyes, he has super strength, he can fly. The rest of them have different powers. Like one of them has super speed, okay. Another one can create technology. One of them creates images, can create hallucinations for people. One of them controls minds, and another one heals people. These powers, are they really generated towards stopping deviance so much? Icarus, I can see. He has that Superman style esque powers, and it makes sense because these Eternals were created to destroy the deviants. So they should be geared to have powers to destroy the deviants, and Icarus makes sense. But these other ones, like creating illusions and hallucinations, the guy can't control the minds of the deviants. He controls the minds of the humans. So it's just very strange. The Eternals were created to destroy the deviants, but they're not equipped to destroy the deviants. It just doesn't really make sense. The whole movie just kind of felt fumbled and kind of just last minute put together. It didn't feel like a real complete work. I gotta say the pacing was really good. This movie was 2 hours and 37 minutes, which makes it the second longest Marvel movie just behind Endgame, which was 3 hours and 1 minute. But the pacing was really good, guys. The movie went by, really quickly. I didn't look at my watch. I felt like, I was in the movie. I was present in the movie as it was going on. They had really good scenes from the past. You see the Eternals in past times of during the human race, like Mesopotamia, Babylon, 500 BC, things like that. The rise of the human society and culture, those were really interesting sequences to see, guys. Seeing the landscapes, those were beautiful landscapes. So things like that were really interesting. But like I said, the chemistry between the characters really wasn't there. You kind of felt like they didn't even want to be there. And the coolest character to me was Angelina Jolie's character, who also just didn't seem like she fit within this movie, guys. She seems too big of an actress to be playing in this movie with the rest of the cast. She just kind of outshined the rest of them and kind of seemed like she didn't really want to be in this movie the way her essence felt coming off of screen. I don't think that was her intent. I don't think that's her intention at all That's just kind of the way it felt to me as a viewer. What would I rate this movie? Guys, I can't give this a creme de la creme out of a creme de la creme rating. I can't even give it a creme de la, but I will give it a creme out of a creme de la creme rating. The pacing was good. The landscapes were beautiful. The effects get kind of wonky towards the end, at the third act, at the end of the movie. The effects get kind of whack a little bit, guys. They're kind of bullshit. But for the most part, it looks good. Everything looks good. The story is kind of bullshit, guys. You know, the whole fighting the deviants and then trying to stop Earth from exploding. It's kind of weak, guys. The villains felt weak in this one. It wasn't a great villain versus hero story. These characters don't really seem to fit Marvel to me too much. I don't really like the direction that Marvel's going in this phase. I like more the Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow. I like those types of characters. And this whole new Eternals set that they have, I'm just not feeling it. And I don't know if this is a great direction they're going in. At the end of the movie, they said the Eternals will return. Spoiler alert, I guess, if you think that's a spoiler. But at the end, they said they're going to return, so that means they're making more movies with them. But I kind of wish they wouldn't, guys. I wish this was a standalone movie because I'm not really feeling these characters, and I don't really think they fit in the Marvel universe that well. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited about this movie? Is it one that you guys really want to watch? And if you've seen it, let me know what you guys think of this movie. Do you agree with me that it's just kind of whatever, it's just creme? Or did you guys love it? Let me know in the comment section. Alright, guys, I'll check you out on the next According to Ash.